my name is Lina. Welcome back to the AMD channel. I am back with another one of 10 things that I love about the UAE, Dubai in particular, that I think you will also love. If you like similar videos, please like, share, subscribe, and or leave a comment in the comment section below. So the first thing I love is that it's a clean desert. Well, technically the desert is clean because it's only sand, right? Does sand make things dirty or sandy? Anyway, it's a very clean desert, and I'm talking about the garbage system, the recycling system. Everything in UAE is super clean. I don't know how they do it, but I feel so good when I can step outside and everything. You will find there was a sandstorm the other night, things flew here and there, and by the time you wake up in the morning, it's all gone. There's no plastic flying around. It's super clean. Very good job. The number 2 thing that I love about UAE is that there is very strong public Wi-Fi everywhere. Like everywhere. I mean, if it's the mall, if it's the airport, if it's at home, you know, it's like everywhere. You can't just be somewhere stranded that you don't have internet. And if you are stranded without internet, well, people are always ready to help, I would say. But really, most of the places have very good Wi-Fi, and who doesn't like to be online in this digital era of today? So that's my second favorite thing. Number 3, which is the most favorite, I don't know why I put it on number 3, is that Dubai is extremely safe. Extremely safe. You can walk outside, male, female, any time of the day or night, and you don't have to check over your shoulder to see if someone is behind you. It's always good to be precautious anyway, because you never know, people are who they are. But in this country, I can assure you that you can walk anytime, go out anytime. If you can't sleep at night, just go out and have some tea at 3 or 4 in the morning. You will find a place. So the safety aspect is really nice. They've done a very good job in terms of security, which is all we need in life, right? Secure, to feel secure anytime in your home or outside, right? I remember one time I forgot to lock my door. I went for work. I was away for almost 12 hours. When I came back, my door was slightly open, so I freaked out because I was sure I didn't leave anyone in the house. Then I realized I just forgot to lock the door, and it stayed the same since 12 hours. I mean, I'm not going to throw shade, but yes, it's safe. Everything was intact. Nothing was missing. Absolutely nothing. And at the time, my building didn't have CCTV cameras, so I don't know who I would have asked anything if anything had happened. So it is safe. The 4th favorite thing about the United Arab Emirates is that there's home delivery without a mailbox. Like, we don't need PO boxes here. Mainly, I think, because they did this system where most buildings have names, or streets have, everything is well labeled. So anytime you need to order anything anywhere, even in the groceries, just tell them this building, this house number, and it will be there without any, you know, PO box, blah blah, all those things. Yeah, so it makes life very easy for everything. Yeah. Also, on the home delivery thing, there's home delivery of everything. Anything you need to come home to you, you will find a way. Like, you don't even have to struggle. They offer options. Like, there's companies for each and everything, and there's such high competition. You want to buy gas, you'll always find templates on your door with different gas companies. You want to buy anything you can think about, there's always advertisements, small pamphlets on the doors, so you never have to actually source for anything. It just comes to your door, boom, order, get it delivered. Now, my number 5 favorite thing would be the movies. So once in a while, when there's a nice premiere, maybe a Disney or a Marvel, I like to step out of my shell and go watch. Yes, I'm still a kid inside. So I go to the movies. It's quite cheap in terms of dirhams, and the variety of food is really out there. Like, you can go to the movies and have a whole meal, and you can go anytime. It's never crowded, except of course on Thursday evening and Friday evening, because people. Yeah, people are off, but every other day, which I like, at 11 a.m. I don't know how I'm breaking out of the shell by going to the movies at 11 when there's no one there technically, but for me it works really well, and it's honestly, it's one of those things you get to do just it's amazing. You don't have to think about twice. There's a nice movie 11, you want to go away from your couch, boom, there's always one in most of the big malls, the Majid Al Futtaim, sorry, and it's really fun. So if you're a movie person, please join me once in a while. I said I love those theaters, they're so clean. It's a whole affair. It's a whole date plus more. My number 6th most favorite thing is that in Dubai there is always the latest, newest anything. I'll explain. Think of anything that just came out, 2020 model, 2021 even, you will find it in Dubai. You never have to wait like a year to get the previous year. No, it's always updated. So whether it's cars, whether it's phones, technology wise, it's always on top. Like this place, you can get anything latest. I don't know about you, but who doesn't like to be trending? Okay, maybe not so much, but for me, I feel like it's really a privilege. Okay, my number 7 favorite thing is how organized everything is. And by organized, I mean, for example, if you need to get, let's say, spare parts, there's a whole designated industrial area just for that. So you'll just go and compare prices in different shops, but in the same areas. The car souks, car markets in UAE, wow, there's variety, and it's a whole yard. So you can just go stop over in one area and you'll get everything you need. Everything. You can buy a whole house in one area, interior, exterior. So the organization is really, really nice. The roads, we rarely have people in cars walking on the same path, so that's also a good thing. There's always a pathway, a bridgeway. The organization is just something else. I don't know how to explain it really well, but it's really nice. It's organized. If you need anything, however you think about, there's always one particular place where you can go, unless you just want to go roaming around. But if you're like me, who likes to walk in and walk out, then it works perfectly. You just need to know where to go. My number 8 favorite thing is the worldwide cuisine. I mean, when I came into Dubai, I don't think I had ever eaten anything international except Chinese. Then I landed. I found Indian, Arabic, I don't know, Turkish, everything you can think, British, whatever. If you're hungry and you don't know what to do, yes, there's always an option. Cheaper options, expensive options, you think about it. And it feels cheap here when it comes to, I was a village girl when I landed, I will have to say. Not really village, but things have changed, I would say. It's really nice. You get to try all this kind of different varieties even without traveling. When there's the global village, for example, there's a whole yard with different countries with showcasing their own different kind of fashion, jewelry, culture. So when now, for example, it's already winter coming, as we said, it's the perfect time to come to Dubai so that you can experience all these different experiences that you don't get to experience during summer, because most of them close down because they're outdoors. So once they're indoors, like now the weather has changed, sorry, it's really, really, really amazing. You can go and experience different things. And if you're in Dubai, it's just an order on your phone and you immediately get what you need. So how cool is that? I don't have to travel to try Turkish food. Although they say, oh, people will complain it doesn't taste the same, but hey, if I haven't tasted the real Turkish food, how would I know the difference? Yeah, right? My 9th most favorite thing about UAE is that, guys, I swear to you, since I moved here 5 years now, I have never experienced a blackout, like electricity blackout. Not even once. Although technically mostly I was flying, so I wouldn't know, but come on, I would know. Like people would talk about it or something like that, but I have never experienced blackouts, and that for me is a big deal. I come from Africa, how it goes down there, right? So yeah, it's really nice, especially since we have all these tall buildings and most of us live on the 20th floor, 30th floor. I wouldn't want to imagine taking those stairs all the way to the 30th floor, but really they've done a good job when it comes to energy, and we have never experienced a blackout in 5 years, at least for me. So I don't know about before that. I heard it used to be a thing, but way before that, like 30 years back. But since I moved here, never, not even once. I guess since skyscrapers became a thing in Dubai, there has never been blackouts, and that's an amazing thing. So the last thing that I really love about UAE is the water supply. Man, it's a desert, but for some reason or somehow they figured it out, and it's never short of water. Yes, we do buy mineral water for drinking, but the tap water, running water, is always on. I'm not sure if this is something I should be celebrating, because I don't know, maybe I'm still from the village, but for me it's a big deal, and I think it should be for you too, because again, it's called African Millennial Dubai, so there's a reason. Not that I come from the really village. I come from Nairobi itself, born and raised, but still we experienced that in our capital, or at least I did growing up. So it's a big deal, and I love water. So yeah, it's good to be somewhere where you never have to think about coming home and somehow there's no water running in the taps, right? And there you go. Those are the 10 things that I love about this country, or Dubai, that I think you should also love, especially the road network. It can get frustrating, by the way. What if you miss an exit? You will find yourself somewhere else, but then that's a video for another day. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.